Jack here from Modern Streets, and we're back again for another vlog. Today we're in the shop all day. We should have some new samples arriving. There was a design that I ordered recently that I wasn't too sure with how it felt. It printed fine. We tried some bit mapping, something a bit different to what we've done before, but I wasn't completely sold on how it felt. Like, I think it feels okay. It's just me being me. But the company that I use for prints are sending me another one that they've reworked, and we're trying a different style of print as well to see if that feels any better. So I'm gonna see how that goes. And then I think there's stock arriving today, and there's just bits and pieces to do. But I spent last night sorting out some new Facebook ads because the other ones just weren't doing what I wanted them to do. So we did that last night quite late. But yeah, I'm excited to see what today has in store. So let's go. Gotta start the day the right way with a coffee, and we're gonna go with this little orange pod today.
Doors closing.
So they've just repaired some of the lights out front of my shop. They've been out for months and it's so much brighter. It's so much brighter. They've put the new kind of LED daylight lights in, and in comparison to the ones in this shop, which I think are this warm greeny color, I just do not like the lights in this shop. Like, editing this footage and editing photos in this shop is near impossible because the lighting isn't that great. Sometimes the video will adjust the white balance and it looks okay, but there's times when it's not really doing it for me. And in comparison to the lights out front of here, let me show you, these are so much better. Give me these. So I'm gonna speak to someone today and see if we can get these replaced at our expense, obviously, but get them replaced so that we can have much better light throughout the shop, which will just make the designs and stuff pop that much more. And we don't get any daylight in this shop where we are, so it would be nice to kind of have some better light in here as soon as we don't get daylight. And our ceilings are quite high, so it wouldn't really overly impact us massively, I don't think, in terms of like being too bright. I know in the shop across the way, they're obviously a slightly different level to us, so that they do say it's quite bright for them, but our lights are much higher, and I think we would definitely benefit from the better light. So I'm gonna try and find someone today and see if we can get that sorted for ASAP, to be honest. It'd be nice to get some better light. Just had the email as well to let me know that stock is arriving, so that's gonna come between 12:15 and 1:15. So I'm gonna crack on now with online orders and see what needs printing, because we do need that stock, because the back room, especially hoodies looking pretty thin. Some of our t-shirt sizes are also looking pretty thin, so it's gonna be good to get those topped back up and ready for the weekend. Shan was in yesterday and she always does a good job of smashing stuff out, so she's marked down all the things that she printed yesterday. It looks like I didn't do much the other day, but I promise I did, because I printed a lot of the new long sleeves. And then, yeah, I'm gonna see what I need to do today once these online orders are done. Gonna pack this order for Rosie that came through this morning. She has grabbed some beautiful Def sweatpants, so we're gonna get those out straight away. Start off with a little bit of a clean. We like to make sure that everything that goes out looks as good as possible, so we always like to give everything that comes off the rail a bit of a wipe down, just in case there's any dust or anything. You never know. So give these a clean up, get them bagged and ready to go. It's National Pizza Day, so you know what I'm gonna get for lunch, don't you? Pizza, you know it. Like a little thank you on our packing slip. We then include our little flyer that's just got our website, socials, wash instructions, and if people want to, it just so they can leave us a Trustpilot review, and of course a little Modern Streets sticker that we like to include with all our orders as well, whether that's in the shop are online. We always put these in the bag. I'm gonna give this a scan and get this one booked out and ready to go. That's it. It's ready to go to the post box. It looks like Shan has been on it with the t-shirt printing because there is very little for me to do in terms of t-shirts. However, shorts and sweatpants need a good look at, so I'm going to probably do a lot of sweatpants and shorts today. I'm going to start writing down what we need to do and then get baking. And there we have it in my finest handwriting, what needs doing today. So quite a lot of shorts and sweatpants to crack on with. So I'm going to get going with those and see where the afternoon goes. Cheers. Cheers, matey. Have a good one. See you later, mate. A huge delivery just arrived. A lot of hoodies, some t-shirts. Time to start putting through it, see what we've got. Much lunchtime and it's National Pizza Day, so I'm going to go downstairs to Pedro's in the basement and get a couple of slices and a soft drink for the meal deal to celebrate National Pizza Day because, you know, we have the pizza with us at all times. The Holy Grail. Thank you. Okay, we got our lunch. We actually got 2 slices of this. It's part of a meal deal that they do at Crazy Pedro's. So this is meant to be like an all pepperoni. So it's like big pepperoni, little pepperoni, just everything pepperoni you can think of. Comes with a soft drink, you can pay £1 more and also get an alcoholic drink, but I'm in work, so gotta play it safe. But 2 slices of pizza and the soft drink for £6, not bad at all. This is the special at the moment, so I'm intrigued to see what this is like. So it looks incredibly messy, but also amazing at the same time. I always tend to find myself folding my Pedro's pizzas. That is really good. That is really, really good. Yeah, I'll chuck the flies in the bag for you. Pick up that for you, thank you very much. But this place is a maze. Like I still get lost and confused when I'm in here all the time. So where's it again later on? Did you say is it the O2? O2? Yeah, O2 Arena later. Is that a sticker? Sticker? Is it? Oh, he'll steal that. There's one. I'll give you 2.
He'll have that one anyway.
I'll give you 2.
Yeah, your cards don't like it.
No, it's not. Thank you.
There we go. Enjoy the gig later as well.
Too.
You as well, yeah.
Cheers guys, see you later. I've decided it's coffee time. I need a coffee and then we can get on with printing some more stuff. Coffee acquired. We are winning. I need that to get me through the rest of the shift. And then to this gig this evening, so let's go. I got an update on the cost to replace the lights in the shop, and I think they said it's about £200 per light. Per light, that is way too much. That is all the printing done, but I'm now going to start adding this new design to the back end of the website because we have the new I'm Broken sleeve print and the Fight the System long sleeves as well to go on the site. So I need to make sure that all the back end stuff is done for those. Pop it in there for you.
Thank you very much.
Right, well, might see you later.
Yeah, if I don't, have fun.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much. The afternoon has picked up a little bit, which is good because it's been painfully quiet for most of the day. But I've had a few people come in, grab a couple of t-shirts, a few hoodie sales and stuff. So it kind of brings us really close to our daily target as we sell those bigger ticket items like hoodies and 2 t-shirts and things. But there's a few bands playing in Manchester this evening, so maybe some of them will come through if they get into town a little bit earlier. We have a winner from our tubs machine.
I have so many t-shirts now since I moved here.
You're getting a collection going. There we go. Yeah, these are some of the new long sleeves. Yeah, so the Fight the System. Yeah, Fight the System and the I'm Broken, which we did on the hoodie, is now on a long sleeve instead. But the Fight the System one is a new one. There's only one of each at the moment out because we're kind of just testing the water. Yeah, I don't want to rush into printing 2 or 3 of each and then finding it not really working. So I'm going to see what happens over this weekend and go from there. Spent the last, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe longer, I've lost track of time, messing around with the Doomed artwork, mainly because I did a bitmap on the original version and I just wasn't too sure how it would come out. And the sample that I have, I like the way it looks, but it is a little bit heavier than I wanted it to be on the fabric. So I've dived back into the design and I'm reworking it now. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been up to and let you know what you think. So this is the artwork as it was. So you can see here, if I zoom in, there was all this bit mapping going on in the background, which basically allowed the fabric ideally to be lighter on the fabric, but it's kind of done the opposite. I think all this gaps in between where the adhesive goes on, it's made it really heavy on the fabric. And I think the original version that I actually sent was even more bitmapped. So even these lines up here were all bitmapped and stuff, and it made it really heavy. So I've gone back to the drawing board and I've changed it so it's more like paint splatter, but obviously with a lot more gaps in between, much bigger gaps, so there won't be an issue there. I also discovered if I was to put this onto black, for example, which I didn't spot because I've been messing around with the artwork on white, but all this little halo and stuff does not work with direct-to-film printer, digital screen printed transfers. So all this has just basically been layered with adhesive as well. So it's just been this big adhesive area, which I haven't been a fan of. So by going back to the new version and making these gaps more prominent, it should be a lot lighter on the fabric is the idea, because I have my bitmap version here. And as much as I love it, there are some issues with how heavy it feels. And as you can see here on this little lightning bolt, you can see there's adhesive around it from that little halo effect. So it's back to the drawing board with this one. They are sending me a DTF, which is a different type of print than I usually use, of this design to see if that's any better. And they have also reworked the artwork themselves to see if they can make it lighter still as well. If not, I've done this version as a fallback, and hopefully that will make it better. So trial and error, that's how we do these things. Gotta make sure that it's right. Here we have it, day over, just done the hoovering and some tidying before we close up shop. The designs didn't arrive today, so my research and development day didn't really go to plan, but I did play around with the artwork just in case it kind of doesn't come out the way I want it. It still gives us plenty of time before the April release to fix those print problems and stuff, but we did get some stock printed, loads of shorts and stuff done today, so these are all completely full now. Sweatpants are all full, anything that needed doing is done. The back end stuff on the website as well for the long sleeve designs is also done. And yeah, it picked up later in the day, so happy days. Not as busy as we would like from a Friday, but you know, it's that time of year. But ultimately, yeah, still a good day and some good customers coming through, some people winning prizes and bits and pieces. So I'm gonna tune this video out. I'm gonna go and watch Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes tonight. Maybe try and get some footage to maybe finish this video with as well. But yeah, until next time guys, like, subscribe, that usual stuff.